Hello and welcome to another stay-at-home video by Ernest Barteldis. Uh, today we have. I know that some of you don't want to hear about certain kind of news, but my allergies have been acting up, so this is the news today. Also, here in New York, Governor Cuomo has made an order to force people to wear masks. So it's not going to only be me in the streets, but and they're going to be issuing tickets for people who don't wear masks in public. So I wonder what the winos and uh, deli store hangouters and other people who have disrespecting the stay-at-home orders are going to be doing because actually today I went to the stores. I needed to buy a few things to survive until the weekend, and I was walking by this high school, and I guess some kids broke up. I mean, not broke up, broke into the school, and they were all playing basketball. Like, oh, it's another day, you know. And I actually filmed a little bit of it, and I actually posted on this channel. You might have seen it. If you haven't, just look it up. It's there. Also posted on Facebook and on Twitter, and actually alerted the authorities about it. And I hope that somebody has done something about it because it's just ridiculous that we're making all this effort to stay safe. You got these kids. I'm not going to talk about ethnicities because I'm also kind of far away. But it's just so stupid that some people just ignore these orders and just think it's okay to just do whatever. And guess what? New York has the biggest number of infections in the entire country, or about half of the infections in the entire country. And it's about time that people start, parents start doing something to make their kids stay home. You know, as I was walking back, I walked by this little park they have over here, and the kids were playing. It's like, what? Anyway, I'm not going to talk about moralization here. I want to talk about, as a fan of the Beatles, I always wondered where did the Beatles come from, and they came from many different influences: Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, Muddy Waters. That's really what Stones. But anyway, so I know that Buddy Holly was huge for the Beatles, and Buddy Holly, if you don't know, he was this really young guy from Texas who wrote all these beautiful songs and also recorded some songs. He was probably one of the first singer-songwriters guys in rock and roll. Because, before rock and roll, it was like this. There were songwriters and there were the singers. Elvis was like that. I mean, did Elvis ever write a song? He wrote the lyrics to Love Me Tender, if you believe it. And pretty much that was it. And he got credit for a bunch of songs, but I'm sure that his name was put on the credit so he would record it. But guys like Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, Bo Diddley, they wrote their own songs, and I cannot help but wonder if Buddy Holly, if he hadn't died in that horrible airplane crash in 1959 with Richie Valens, also a songwriter, and the Big Bopper, another songwriter on his own right. How they flourished in the 60s. I mean, especially Buddy Holly. I mean, the guy was so smart. He came up with so many great ideas to make rock mainstream. I know it sounds bad, but imagine if Buddy Holly had lived beyond his like early 20s. He might have collaborated with Paul McCartney or with John Lennon. Who knows? But anyway, one of the songs that he did shortly before he died was called "You're So Square, Baby, I Don't Care," and he didn't write it. That was a composition from the partnership of Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller, who wrote Hound Dog, who wrote Jailhouse Rock, who wrote Stand By Me with Benny King, and countless other songs. They were part of what we call the Brill Building, right? which actually exists. Paul Simon's office is still there, and they wrote this really catchy song, which wasn't a hit for Buddy Holly, but it was a huge hit for Creedence for whatever reason, because John Fogerty was such a great songwriter. But for whatever reason, they recorded this song, and it was a hit. And years later, Queen actually played it as part of their live set in the Wembley. So I'm gonna play here "You're So Square." I'll play on my uke. It's a nice little song, and I hope you look for the original track. So here you go. You don't like crazy music. You don't like rockin' bands. You just wanna go to the movie show, sit there holding hands. You're so square. Baby, I don't care. I don't know why my heart skips. I only know it does. I don't know why I love you, baby. I guess it's just because you're so square. Baby, I don't care. You don't know any dance steps, but I do. I only know I love you, but I do know. I wonder why my heart skips. I only know it does. I don't know why I love you, baby. It's just because you're so square. Baby, I don't care. I don't know why my heart skips. I only know it does. I don't know why I love you, baby. It's just because you're so square. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. And no, I did not record this because I saw Brian May playing it. I just thought it was a great song. Okay, guys, so have a good night. Be safe. See you all tomorrow. Where's the link? Okay, sorry. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll think of a song to play. Okay? And if anybody wants to record a challenge with me and, play this song with me as a challenge, why not?